Hello, buddies! Boo! Happy Halloween, and welcome to a very spooky edition of Barn Burner here, FlamesNation.ca. It's Boomer, it's Pinder, it's Warner. I was just going to say, no one gets into the spirit more than us here at Barn Burner. We may be adults, but we love Halloween.
We sure do, Dean.
Love it. Get up for it every year.
It feels like one of us has put more into this than the rest of the group.
Well, Rhett's always been keen on Halloween, so, don't take it personally, Dean.
Not everyone can keep up with this.
Lampshade and you, Pinder, have basically just grabbed a prop from the background.
He's a ball player.
I'm a Calgary Cannon.
I'm the least of the group that likes Halloween. I don't like Halloween.
What are you? Drew Carey?
That was good. That was good. It was really good.
I got Jack.
I like that. Drew.
Cleveland rocks. Hey, Dean.
Well, coming up on the show today, we will have the Pinder Report, as well what's on the menu for DoorDash and some Betway bets. You guys seriously didn't do anything?
I'm a lampshade. What do you want? Don't kid yourself. You found something on the floor and put it on, and that's what I did.
Okay.
Or you went out and put some.
You think I just have this kicking around?
Yes, I do believe you do. I think you sit on your front porch every year for the last 8 years wearing that around a fire pit.
True or false?
Can't see anything. Completely false.
Are you struggle with sight as it is.
Well, you can see it's you kind of lose your peripheral on this.
Yeah, I
thing.
got no
You look
periffs
like
there.
that dog from yesterday.
Well, here we are, Halloween. Tomorrow, November.
Ugh.
And we're in it. Yeah. Tomorrow.
Is November the worst month?
January you talked about with Black Monday, Dark Monday, whatever that is. It's even colder and darker, and you have more debt. So I would yield
but we're going to Scottsdale this year. So
yeah, we've got it solved.
November,
People feel free to solve January with us.
That's dealt with. I feel like November's the shits.
It depends,
You're
because
not quite into it though, right?
if you like Christmas, you're starting to round into that form. You're probably thinking about gifts and trees and stuff
Well,
like
the Americans
that.
still have Thanksgiving down
Yeah.
here, so you're nowhere near Christmas.
That's
Like I would
true.
think for the Americans, you got to love November.
Yeah, because it's not that cold yet either.
I'm not talking for the dumb Americans. I'm talking for the dumb Canadians. Like it's like the weather's hitting. Like it's
Yeah, it's very getting cold quite often, and it's getting very dark. But also, you get that outdoor rink going.
looking forward to that, Dean.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Also looking forward to more Flames hockey.
Oh
at
yeah,
the-
there's only my count 73 games left.
They've only been a couple home games so far. Like, let's go.
3. Yeah.
Let's go. We were going to be positive today. Retro, you said yesterday, let's bring some positivity. Enough talking down and being all poopy pants. Let's have some positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Have we brought anything today for
No, I
positivity?
think you misconstrued what I said. I said other people should be bringing.
Oh, I see.
So your light? What do
Positive.
you got here?
Well, I'm a lampshade, so I need a light. I turn the light on.
Look at his prop, Dean. He's so good.
Yeah, it's good to have props. If half the bottle was gone and you were drunk with a lampshade in your head,
That would
then I'd be
fit, yeah.
happy. There's
Yeah.
altogether too much Crown Royal sitting in that bottle now.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Frank's was diminishing. I was going to text that out yesterday. I noticed that Frank's continues to.
Yeah, it looked like he maybe needed just a quick schnapp, just over the shoulder grab and take a pull and move on from there.
After the red eye home, you need one of those before a show, I'm guessing, eh? He was
I guess so.
out of it a bit there.
You mentioned the trip. We are going to Phoenix in January 11th to 13th. It is the Barn Burner vacation. Get yourself a spot. Book yourself in. Limited spots available. We got your flights, we got your hotels, and we've got your game tickets. We're going to go see the Flames and the Coyotes on the 11th. That is a Thursday. Friday, let's do whatever the heck we want. You want
Free day in Phoenix when it's cold here and nice there. Love it.
do some, you want to golf or whatever that, what's the,
You can top golf, you can
Top
real
golf
golf,
it,
you can
real
mini
golf. Whatever you want to do, it's there for you. It's presented by Alberta Blue Cross. There's only one thing better than sharing memories, and that is making new ones. Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance protects your memories and more wherever travel takes you. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/travel for more information. And where to book those spots is at our website, nationgear.ca. You'll find the drop-down menu. Get after it. Would make a heck of a Christmas gift. Hey, fellas.
Oh, what do you get for Dad? Dad's always hard to shop for, eh?
You want to, he's got everything. It's about experiences. What
Hey,
can you do at
that's right.
experience?
Don't
Yeah, he doesn't
exclude
need more
mom.
socks.
Or mom or whoever. Yeah.
We're not going to a Jets game, but Zach Wilson would encourage you to bring your mom out to a sporting event.
Or her friends.
That's true too.
Yeah, leave mom at home. Or her friends. What, so are you taking the kids out, Pinder, or are you working the door?
We have to decide whether we leave the house dark or I'm with the kids. I either work the door or I go with the kids. The kids have it all figured out. They know the neighborhood with the full chocolate bars. So we typically zip over there and rock and roll. But I was just saying, like, there's been a few new houses on the block. Usually our block's pretty dark, but maybe this year it's not. And I don't want us to be, not hand out candy if things are going on the block. But
No.
see.
If you got kids your age, you're not required to hand out candy. You go do that, and then a couple years from now, you won't be invited. Then you hand out the candy.
and do you know what is it?
Yeah, a little clink, clink, a little, give it the old one of these.
Wagon guy.
I thought in your neighborhood, you'd be handing out diamonds or gold bars or something, Pinder.
Gold bars, man, inflation's killing us.
Yeah.
So we're settling for silver this year.
Cubic zirconias, something
That's
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
And what do you do in Buffalo? Do you need to take like a flak jacket, some kind of
I was gonna say.
bulletproof vest or something?
Sheesh. Safest neighborhoods in the US of A.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I missed that one. Yeah. No, I just
Come
did
on.
it.
It's an
It's tough.
ignorant. It is a typical ignorant
So
comment.
ignorant. So ignorant Canadian.
We got breaking Flames news, fellas. Are you ready for it?
Let's hit the breaking news splitter.
Jack, could you hit the breaking news splitter?
Too late.
Oh, Connor Zary has been recalled from the Heat's Rat or the AHL Wranglers in Calgary. It's been off to a torrid start in the American League. First rounder, high skill player. And the high skill NHL players for the Flames haven't been any good. Why not try one of the high skill AHL players in the organization?
I'll bet he plays with effort and
skill.
tenacity.
Well, and I what I would hope is that you put him with skill, right?
I was going to say, and AJ Greer.
So I was going to say, don't
here's
play him
one
with Hunt and Greer. Play
here's a-
him with a Dubé or a. Geez, there isn't a lot of skill players here, is there?
That's what I was going to say. You've just been complaining about it for 3 days, and put him with some skill guys. Who?
Yeah. I mean, the one line's going well, and that's it. And you don't want to play him with the bump and grind guys. Who do you put him with? We'll find out soon enough.
Well, so of the other lines then, if you're keeping your third line intact of Backlund, Mangiapane, and Coleman, and that's the line you're speaking of.
There's a good case to do that. Yeah.
If you are doing some variation of Greer, Sharon Govich, Hunt, Dewar on the fourth line.
Yeah.
And someone's going to come out, obviously, for Zary to go in. And I don't know, is there an injury in the top six? We don't know.
Could be a Dubé, could be a Lindholm, and are you playing him in the middle or on the wing, Connor Zary? I think there's a good question to be asked about what position he plays at the NHL level. He has been a center in the A.
I would think based on, unless it's a center that's hurt, he's probably going to go in the wing. So that probably safe. So if we want him to play in one of the top sixes.
Coronado, Lindholm, Zary, give the new...
Okay, I was going to say that I don't know that Coronado wouldn't be the worst thing for him to maybe even watch a game.
There's lots of guys in that category for me, yeah.
But if it's just, you can justify it. It's a young guy goes in, he can come out. Or it's, you move Dubé down or whatever. I don't know, but I'm kind of with you. It's nice for him to get a game. But the thing that we railed against in the past was always you bring up somebody who is putting up some points in the A or potentially has some skill, and then you bury him on a fourth line. What kind of a read are you getting?
And to me, they already have
most effective.
What's that, Brett?
Fourth line might be the most effective right now.
Yeah, don't break that one up.
Their best two lines are their third and fourth line, without question. The Backlund line and Sharon Govich, Greer, and Dewar have been their two best lines, and that's a huge indictment of the skill players on this team. And so I think it does lead for a great opportunity for Zary to play with some skill. I don't think you need Dryden Hunt in your top six. It looks a little ridiculous that a guy that couldn't crack this roster last year at all for a single game since being added at the deadline is playing on a top line with Lindholm and Huberdeau. That's not a fit, guys. Let's be honest. Zary would be a better fit there.
Now you're after Hunt.
Not after Hunt. Hunt's still Dryden Hunt. He's a great Dryden Hunt. He's the best Dryden Hunt he could be. Dryden Hunt is a great guy to put on your fourth line.
No, I'm going to kind of stir the pot a little bit.
Okay.
Do you think there's going to maybe be not necessarily a controversial, but a high-profile healthy scratch in this game?
Do you think they were listening yesterday?
Because we said put somebody in the rafters, maybe.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I think, you guys have asked the question, what does Ryan Huska do here? He's got to be the nice guy. And I don't know that he has to be the nice guy. I think he does have a lot more runway than people maybe would think because of the fact that Daryl's on payroll this year and the next year. And how long are you going to let your alleged star players not play like stars without, something happening? And I asked around a little, and someone basically told me, look, if Huska has to play bad cop, he's not afraid to do that. That's not going to be a problem. Does that happen tonight? And who would be up in the rafters if it did?
Ooh, he's a hard ass, this Huska.
Well, I don't know if he's a hard ass, but I got the sense talking to him, he was not going to change his belief on how to coach. And I never really thought he was an easy guy so much as he just wasn't a former player. And he kind of was, but not he's not Daryl, obviously, but that doesn't mean he's soft, right?
I like what they're doing. The message is being sent, I even think, by having Zary come up. So do whatever you want.
Huberdeau played less than 4 minutes against St. Louis the other night in the second period. He was critical of the Kadri, Coronado, Huberdeau line post game against Edmonton. Said we didn't really get much from them. So the next step is you've taken ice time. You've talked about their play publicly not being good enough.
And I don't think there's enough of a target's the wrong word. I don't think there's enough criticism of Lindholm. Get going.
Yeah.
Contribute.
Big time.
Enough of your pouty pants. Come on.
Or whatever it is. Yeah. Big time. I think you'd probably be really happy you haven't signed this guy to 8x9 if you're Craig Conroy right now.
Yeah. Like if Lindholm needs a boost and Zary can help out maybe, and come on. Here we go.
So for Zary, I don't know if you trotted out his numbers. In the American League for the Wranglers, 6 games, 10 points, 9 of them assists. Last year, his second full season as a pro in the American League, had 21 goals and 58 points in 72 games, is a left-handed shot playing center. left shot, left side. Is
Left
this
wing? Who
is this
knows?
a Jonathan Huberdeau statement tomorrow night?
Maybe Huska doesn't even know yet. He's just saying we don't need another fourth liner in our top 9. We need to add some skill, and I'll watch practice the next 2 days and see who's working. We'll get to game day on Wednesday and see who cares. I mean, it is quite something to hear some of the comments from like Kadri talking to the media. He's like, everything's great. Yeah, no problems here.
Oh, good for you, I guess.
And you listen to the coach describe his play and say, oh no, there's big problems here. And it's like, Zadorov says guys aren't getting along. They're playing too. Oh no, everything's fine. We're playing as a team. We're good.
Well, it's something.
I'll bite Dean. Damn right. He's going.
All right, yeah.
Sitting. The guy's gonna sit and Huska, boom, sending a message.
Yeah.
Who's sitting?
And it's absolutely going to work.
Oh 100%. God, yeah. This is the end of looking at the draft class. They're rocketing right into the playoffs now.
Yeah, get your pad and paper ready and start penning your apology letter for all the things we've said to Jonathan Huberdeau.
Well,
he's going to stick it right in our poop.
I'm too busy buying playoff tickets right now. I just heard they're on sale, so
it's not positive.
That is not positive.
Oh, I'm saying they're going to make the playoffs. That's incredibly positive.
I guess, but it's heavy disdain.
Yes, it's the tone. Yeah.
Your tone yesterday was just atrocious.
And the day before.
I honestly,
I
think there was a bit of a problem there is that we had one game to talk about for 6 hours. We did a live stream for 3 hours, a 1-game post-game show, and then a 2-hour show yesterday. So in 24 hours, we got to talk about an outdoor game where they didn't look good for 6 hours. It was a lot. It was beating the dead horse quite heavily. And I honestly think the best thing for this team is to be really bad right now. So I'm not really fighting what my eyes are telling me, which is they look really bad right now. San Jose looks like a team that's determined to finish dead last. After that, who are you sure the Flames are better than?
I'm not sure they're better than San Jose. You keep giving San Jose the benefit of the doubt.
They have one loser point in like 7 games. So it's quite a lead they've built
So
early.
they win the 8th, they're 2 points back.
I mean, they would be 2 points back. Yeah. I'm not saying it's insurmountable. I just think like San Jose's trying to be bad and is bad. Yeah. Like I will give them the benefit of the doubt at this point. I'm not suggesting the Flames are clearly better than San Jose. They just, in the inverse standings, they got some work to do.
I just always, and I brought it up yesterday, whenever you think, when do they get to play Team X? Team X thinking that they're worse off than the Flames. And the Flames say, well, here, hold my beer.
That was last week against St. Louis.
I'll show you.
It was last year against Chicago. It was the year before in the Canadian division against Ottawa. Yeah, but this is different. This isn't a middling team that needs to beat up on a bad team to get into the playoffs. The Flames are in 31st. San Jose's in 32nd.
And I would say that this Flames team is probably worse than the one we saw last year and the year before.
Certainly it is. The goaltending's been better, and that's it.
Let's do a little, we have Finn and Cat is one of our sponsors on board. Glad to have them on. They were up at the outdoor game at the fan fest outside the fan park.
Yeah.
We are going to, and they are with us. So of course, that's over. I don't know if you guys knew that the outdoor game has come and gone. And what we are going to do.
Talked about that?
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Okay, good.
We've got a little segment called I Dig It for Finn and Cat. Finn and Cat, a proud partner of the National Hockey League. Do you see they had the logo on the ice? The big cat logo
really?
Inside the blue line? Yeah. Cat's not messing around. Finn and Cat's here for they're here for the goods.
Big boys now.
So for I Dig It, we're gonna do this from now moving forward. Just something. Did you see a performance that you like? Did you see something that that you're happy about? Something that you can kind of dig, Go ahead.
I dig it. The price is right, Drew. And you do a fine job on that show. Big fan.
I dig that show a lot too, right? I'm with you.
Really
I can dig
it.
that. Woo! I know
$1.
he's a barker, but he's still a good show, right?
He's dead.
He's gone from Cleveland to LA. I mean, Drew's moving up in the world. I could dig that kind of an upgrade in life, right? Hey?
I could dig that kind of a job. Did you guys see what kind of money he makes to host that thing?
Stupid, though.
God. And let's be honest.
You would hate it, too.
Dude, they tape a bunch of them. You work 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah, you bang out
And
a
you're
bunch.
making millions of dollars to stand there and let somebody else describe what the prizes are. It's like, oh, let's see what's in the showcase.
Roddy.
Somebody else does that. Okay, so
All
what
right,
do you?
That's why I love the
Drew.
show.
This is a
Drew.
2018.
I dig it.
I got you.
Yeah.
What do you have for today?
Well, that's as I dig it.
That's
digs
my
the
ticket.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
Fellas, I got one for you.
No, don't bother. You said it wasn't good.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I just said it wasn't funny, which is like, have you seen the start? Frank the Tank Vetrano, the pizza man, has been off to for the Anaheim Ducks. His 9th goal of the season last night, 2 hat tricks. The guy that showed up at Flames development camp in like 2013, little chubby. Dad owns a pizza shop. Dominating now with the Ducks. 9 bingos, tied for the league lead. Can you dig it?
It's not. Can you dig it? It's.
Do
I
you
can
dig it? I'm digging this. Dig.
We're working through this.
It's not this hard.
What am I supposed to say?
Really not.
I nailed it.
You came up with the name for it.
I dig it. Digging deep.
I mean, just stop talking at some point and just stop. Did you see? Now, are you a fan of throwback uniforms? Do you like seeing the teams bring them back? And I know this one's kind of controversial. I like the Tampa Bay ones, the creamsicles. I think they look awesome. It's maybe too much to wear all the time, but I do like it better than what they wear now as their full-time jerseys. These ones came out, and I know that the Houston Texans, they want to be able to wear these ones, but it was the Houston Oilers that then, of course, went to Tennessee. These are incredible. The Tennessee Titans wore these on the weekend. It is the Houston Oilers throwbacks. They got the logo. The logo is awesome on the helmet. And this color combo, so much better than what they're wearing. Again.
Yeah, that is nice.
That is sharp. And I don't know if you could wear that full time or
why not?
Maybe we only like it because we don't see it. Nothing funky with the numbers or the name bars. Oilers throwbacks. I dig it.
Good one,
they dug it as well. They played
Look at
well.
Henry. Look at that guy.
Yeah, I could tackle that guy.
I don't know if
Nope.
I'm not sure.
Not with your shoulders, Rhett.
Don't need him.
Those things are awesome.
Honestly, do we see enough powder blue in sports? Every time you see it, you love it. The Penguins did it for an outdoor game. The Chargers, when they wear them in prime time, it's phenomenal. Powder blue. It's a winning uniform.
I dig it.
Good.
Finning Cat, the proud partner of the National Hockey League. I was trying to think of what other, because they did the Kelly Greens for the Philadelphia Eagles. Did you like the Kelly Greens?
I did, yes.
Do we like all throwbacks and then we get tired of them, or how does it work?
It is definitely like the scarcity is a good thing for throwbacks. Even
they're
the
in Buffalo,
right?
They brought the old Sabres jerseys back, and it felt like that was a huge step forward.
Yeah, big time. But if you see them every day, that's less cool, right? That is a part of it.
But they never lose when they wear them.
Is that right?
Like they've lost once or twice.
Well, no, I mean when they used to wear the bug slug thing, and then went to the original white, blue, yellows that they wear.
Slug. Gotcha.
Now they're going back to the black ones, which were
the slug can go.
The slug can go. Yeah.
I'll tell you this: if the Flames ever wanted to wear those dark red Atlantas with the huge A's on them, that would absolutely crush. And I think they should do it a couple times a year. Why not? That's a great old jersey. No one's ever seen it. That awesome 80s color scheme. Let's go.
It's just good that they went back to what they're wearing now.
I agree. Yeah.
It's so much better than what
really
they've trotted out over the last little bit.
And even Blasty, which at the time was like, this team sucks. There must have been a grade 3 class that was assigned with the logo. The color scheme's fine. That looked better when they brought it back the last couple of years than it did in the late 90s, early 2000s. The Cale Hulse era.
Yeah. The pedestal? Because we saw the pedestal last year. I'm still not sure.
That piping has been gone so long that young people think it's cool. They forgot how prevalent and ugly it was when it was on every jersey in the 90s.
Young people are stupid.
Yeah, they don't realize that fashion's cyclical.
Very dumb.
Old people are stupid too. We're all stupid, right? The aliens watching?
I don't know. The brain hasn't developed till a certain age. What is it, 24?
What?
Oh yeah, it takes a long time for this.
That's when it reaches peak performance.
Get out.
I
did
hope
some
that's the
Dumb
case
shit when I was 24.
because I got somebody living in this house that's under the age of 24, and if he's peaked, God Almighty, Lord
Lord
save us.
help him.
Good God Almighty.
Jesus. Let's do the Pinder Report, a presentation of Village Honda. Huge selection of used vehicles, all makes, all models, all budgets, over 70 on site. Access to more than 400 more in the dealership group make Village Honda your one-stop automotive destination in Calgary. They are worth the trip. Your dealership for life. So, I mean, what else do you need to know? It's Village Honda,
That's it.
and they present the Pinder Report.
Thank you, fellas. Let us get to yesterday. How was your sports equinox, fellows? What did you do for the sports equinox? Brett, you know what a sports equinox is?
No.
This is Ben Stevens, a dude on Twitter yesterday. Today is the only sports equinox of the entire year. There is one NFL game, one Major League Baseball game, 9 NHL games, and 11 NBA games. It is just the 30th sports equinox ever. Days like today must be appreciated. All 4 major sports in action. How good is that?
I like that. That's good, Ben.
Good job, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
I dig it.
I dig it.
I dig it, Dean. That's my I dig it. Can you dig it?
Guy has to leave the show early, doesn't bring a costume, doesn't have an I
Still
dig it.
ruining
Thanks for being here.
Still, I'm digging it right there. There you are.
Are you
Flame's
getting a
still not
headache
playing
yet, Dean?
after
'Cause it looked like it's hard to look at you.
Oh, it looks great. I can't miss you.
Like your eyes are crossing like real bad.
Could direct traffic in that, couldn't you?
Not him. Mm-hmm.
Well, he looks happy, doesn't he? Nope. Okay, Flames Nation, let's see what's cooking up on the website. Oh, dear. There's the salute. There we are. This up on Flames Nation from, I believe, Jeff Middleton. My boy Jeff, right?
Have you done any work today? Like, it just feels like you don't know where the show's going. You don't know what's happening.
You acted like me.
There's this story from the website. It's, there's, you're a
Quit
basket
interrupting.
case.
Not
What's
a
going
basket
on?
case. Big shout outs to Jeff who wrote this article. Not the only thing up on flamesnation.ca, because while that line's been a constant, the rest has been in a bleeping blender, Dean. And Ryan Pike has written about that. Flamesnation.ca for more information.
When
Fire
are we
away.
going to start criticizing Huska for
The
too much
blender?
goo- Yeah, too much.
I honestly, at this point, I'm blaming the ingredients, but yeah,
I was
you
gonna
got to
say,
find something at
Not a
some
long
point.
runway.
As soon as we are of the opinion that it's costing the team, it's holding the team back. Okay, there. I'm not there yet. I'm with Ryan. I think that poor chef has got
So why last
some
year?
sand and
The guy,
Someone unplugged the fridge
Hey.
24 hours before he had to cook. That's
Yeah.
not his fault that the food's gone rotten. And by the way, I've kind of changed. I've moved the goalposts a bit, as Rhett always suggests I do. Rather than focusing on getting the right lines, I'm focusing on the standings that matter, Dean. Let's have a look at today's NHL standings.
God,
These are not adjusted or altered at all. And look at that. Second from the top, the Calgary Flames. 31st, it says on the right side. Weird. That's 5 points, a record of 2-6-1. Simply the best. Is it too early?
Mhm.
Because if the line blender gets you up to that top spot, I'm okay with it.
now on the flip side, this is the last day we can say, guys, it's still October.
Yeah.
At
I
least
guess
that's gone
true.
after today.
You want to throw that up again, Jack?
Oh,
What kind of company are we in here?
see,
So you got
Brett, you said it yesterday. It's the Smarm and the
so Mike Greer's club's trying to be bad. They're at the top there. Good work. Oilers feel a lot better after a win. That moved them one whole position up to 30th. Everyone relax in Edmonton. Everything's solved. Connor Bedard, good, but the rest still needing work. The Penguins have been a surprise in a way, fellas. Did you see last night? They blew multiple 5-on-3s and had a lead late and ended up losing to Anaheim. The Blues, who supposed to be were not that good in these standings, quite good. Flames couldn't beat them last week. Seattle off to a rough start. And there's Johnny Hockey's and his Blue Jackets. I'm here to win. They're 7th from the bottom.
So we're in striking distance.
Good company.
this is the positive vibes.
Yeah, I mean, hey, do you want to pick higher or lower, Dean? If you could pick anywhere in the first round, where do you want to pick? That's your positivity right there. With the return of Rasmus Andersson from suspension, we did see a transaction with the American Hockey League yesterday as we say goodbye to Solo, who was sent back to the AHL Wranglers, or he was frozen in carbonite. I can't remember which because I've been watching Star Wars lately. 2 games, and I agree with Pike Bomb. Pike Bomb didn't look out of place in the NHL, and don't mind a defense-first big defenseman. Remember, they have 3 under contract for all of next year in the organization. So a guy like Solo might be important come next fall or even post-deadline here.
Good job, Solo.
Attaboy, Solo.
That's good for Solo.
Stop hitting on Princess Leia, and we love you.
He definitely has to go as Han Solo today.
He does. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Although I bet you that party was 2 nights ago. Misty in Winnipeg. The return of franchise icon and Jets 2.0 arrival, Blake Wheeler. Now a member of the New York Rangers and a whopping total of 0 points. Let it play. You can drop the volume a bit. Got the full montage last night, and as you can see, he starts out okay, no big deal. Okay, this is about me. I'm going to look up and watch this a bit. And then Wheeler goes into, please, tear ducts, don't go crazy on me mode. He's got his mouth open. He's breathing slowly, trying not to cry. He was a very good Jet for a long time, fellows. He also came under fire late under Bowness and Maurice.
You know what he's thinking.
Well, watch him well up at the end here. It's,
tears of joy.
Broadway's nicer, but and the standing in Winnipeg. That's a better response than I bet you he thought he was going to get, Rat.
I think he knew he'd get one. He was there forever.
Yeah, he was kind of public enemy number 1 or 2 the last couple of years. Remember?
You know how it is. You get over it, and
they got over it quick in Winnipeg, apparently.
Well, we're coming back to a touching tribute.
I mean, they did the same for Kachuk and Gaudreau here, right?
It was the cheers after the booze. It was both, right? I don't know that Wheeler got booed every time he touched the puck like those two. And they also didn't choose to leave so much as it was probably time for both sides to go. Contract was up. Or did they buy him out? Well, that'll be on tomorrow's Pinder Report, Dean. Charlie McAvoy did a no-no yesterday in the hockey leagues of NHLs.
Point of contact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Hit first.
Excuse me.
He lifted the shoulder.
Lift your shoulder, principal point of contact, and eye contact. Look at he's lining them up and lifts the shoulder.
And the puck is nowhere found.
And the puck's nowhere near there. So knowing this,
17 games.
Pick up your stick,
if Rasmus Andersson is 4, he's getting a phone hearing, by the way. The Department of Player Discipline tweeted that today. We're going to chat with this fellow. Is that as bad or worse than Rasmus's? Because I can't see it much lighter. That is a completely intentional hit that has no place in the NHL in 2023.
That has to be much of the same, right?
At least 4, I'm thinking. 4 feels like the ballpark.
Was Rasmus skating faster? Did McAvoy didn't leave his feet? Maybe, I don't know.
Lifts the shoulder. It's the same
was
effect.
around when Rasmus hit, though.
That's right.
Puck was not even in the screen.
Daryl in the comments saying that's 6 at least, and Daryl knows his hockey. So.
And OEL's such a nice guy. It's not like he called him a sea sucker or something. I mean, what's he going to say to him?
Speaking of sea suckers, we got an Aussie
Let Jack
Brad
have a
for later
laugh.
today.
Let Jack stepping on my laughs. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do you want to watch it one more time, or have we made our point there?
No, fuck, move
That's
on.
dirty. Let's move along. All right, big trade in the NBA. Let's turn it over to Jack for this blockbuster swap in the association.
All right.
James Harden to the LA Clippers. The Sixers getting some scrubs back. Marcus Morris, Nick Batum, Robert Covington, KJ Martin, and multiple draft picks.
That's a lot of scrubs. Wow. And Tucker goes with them.
What's your synopsis on the trade, Jack?
Very good for the Clippers. I guess the Sixers are going to
No,
try.
I want Jack's facts.
You want me to just rip on this guy or what?
Yeah, I want you to have some form of negativity, or you don't care. Or something.
I've been told I've been too negative lately. I got to be
Oh,
positive.
for Christ's sakes, what are you talking
Come
about?
on.
Negative.
You do know the people on the show, right? You're not dragging us down with your negativity. You're only keeping up.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn it, Jack.
I like this trade.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
See, Dean hates it when he was positive.
Westbrook, Harden, Kawhi, George. That's a good lineup. Former MVP.
Shut up,
All right.
Jack.
Yeah, okay.
On to the next.
That's enough of Jack. Let's get to Major League Baseball, where the Road Warriors kept being Road Warriors. The Texas Rangers don't lose on the road, Rhett. They've won every single postseason game they played this year.
It's
This
my
is
team.
insane. You're adopting them. It is very like
I got a bet. It's my team. I've been with them the whole way.
You sure have 9 straight road wins. Tell us about the path, Rhett. Who did they play in the wild card?
Minnesota.
That was the Blue Jays. A good try, though. And then in the ALCS, or the DS, who did they play?
I don't know what the D or the C stand for.
The divisional series. And then in the American League Championship Series, of course, that heated rivalry where they faced the... Anyways, Reds team, they've won 9 in a row on the road.
They beat Houston,
Thank you. That's right. In the CS, they played Houston.
Crushed them.
Big Rangers guy.
Smashing dingers in Game 7.
Adolis Garcia has hit 5 home runs in 5 straight games. Last night, this is not good news. They do get the win, but this is an L for the Rangers as they lose their most dynamic hitter. Watch his swing. Watch his swing. Oh, and he reaches. Oh, dear.
That's the oblique.
It's an oblique.
You gotta stretch that. Warm
He's
that
been on
shit up.
another level this postseason for Texas. That is not good news. They got a 2-1 series lead, though, and they're on the road for the next 2, right?
Fine,
So
freeze that shit up. And
if they win these next 2 road games, they keep this road heater going, they don't even have to come home to play. They host games 1 and 2. They're in Arizona. It's
Dean
2-1
will
series
own
lead.
it.
They got 2 road games left.
Oh, I like
And,
you different.
That's the schedule, Dean. I'm not going to comment. Okay, we'll move along. It's probably enough time there. Excellent. Very excited. NFL, Monday Night Football, Lions roaring.
Oh, did I win?
Raiders, no good. 26-14. That is a cover. What was the spread here, Jack? Remember, this should have been more competitive, no?
I don't know what the spread was, but I will bash on someone. Jimmy Garoppolo was fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He missed Devontae Adams like 4 times.
That last one was unbelievable. Devontae Adams was so open.
Jack saying he was open all night.
God,
7-Eleven.
unbelievable. Yeah, Garoppolo's straight shit.
Not the best, but they did come from Derek Carr, so it can't be that shocking to Raiders fans. Russell Wilson, we all love him. He's one of the great guys and booming personalities of the NFL. Here's Russ and his costume. He's going as Coach Prime as the Broncos had their Halloween party, Rhett. What do you think of Russ as Coach Prime?
I like Coach Prime. I don't like Russ, but I like the costume.
Yeah, very good. You are going to like Russ a little more after this because here he is at a Nuggets game in Denver, of course. I believe this was last night, Jack. Is that right? And look, there's a spooky mascot. Is that Pinkerton, the mascot for the Nuggets? There's Russ sitting courtside. Little girl's trick-or-treating. Pulls out a hundo, throws it in.
Show off.
And you know what? Russ knows which
Cheap
people in the world are hurting, and he started a new charity called Courtside Kids. So if you have any spare hundos, all the kids courtside are going to get a hundo so that they can live better lives.
So if they're sitting courtside,
That's right. That's right. So when they're sitting there in their designer kids' clothes, you can tuck a hundo into their trick-or-treating bag. He didn't have any candy. He just threw a hundo in. Thursday Night Football, not far away, Dean. Jack, let's turn to the Jack Cam and talk about the Thursday night matchup.
Mm.
The vibes.
I'm coming in positive here.
Okay. Let's
First
try
of
it.
all, this Thursday, it's my birthday.
Oh,
Steelers playing on my birthday.
What a
Home
present.
favorites.
What a present. Home favorites.
Will Levis just
Will
threw
Levis.
4 touchdowns?
Yeah, he looked better than Kenny Pickett ever has in 4 quarters.
oh dear.
Is it Trubisky for you guys this week?
It is Trubisky,
thought,
I believe.
I thought Kenny Pickett looked great in the preseason. What are you talking about? Well, that's all we heard about here for a month.
Did he?
Did he? You're talking about QB rating in the preseason, you hog. Anyway, happy birthday on Thursday.
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. Okay. A little trepidation there.
Yeah, a little bit.
You really had to work up into that. Don't worry, they still got Matt Canada. He'll have it sorted. Good game plan. They're coming. Finally, to the dumb portion of this, well, the even dumber portion of this Pinder Report, friends. Let us start with everyone's favorite science experiment. This is you've done the Mentos and the soda. You've seen these, right? You drop the Mentos in and it foams.
Never works for me.
Somebody supersized it. Let's take a look. Is this Bill Nye?
Of Dr. Pepper.
19 liters.
Pour it into one of these refillable water jugs. Take, I think, 40 Mentos. Pop them in.
Spilled them all in.
Oh, wow.
It's like a bomb. Because one of those Mentos in a single 2-liter is like major fire. 40 plus 40. He kind of spills a few too. It's probably 35.
He should have put a funnel or something in there, you know?
You know,
I think he made his point,
It's true, because every time my kid goes on a plane, he grabs when the people go by to hand out drinks, he asks for a Coke, and he's always eating Mentos, and then he pukes all over.
Buddy is going to down a plane over the U.S. if he keeps doing that. Tell him not to mix those two things. That's scary.
So what happened in that video is they had one of those big kind of like a water cooler,
like
water
a Culligan
jugs,
thing, yeah.
and it blew the bottom right out of it.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
You ever need to build a bomb? Probably you don't, so ignore that. This is the line of Door Dashers trying to get into Dean's house yesterday as he was enjoying the sports equinox. Let's have a look here. Quite busy. And that front railing, that's no good. Oh, boy. I mean, you got to start some sort of priority order or something. Everyone trying to get to the front door at the same time.
Ooh.
That's a goosh right there.
That's going to be a loss.
To someone, you can see that they got their feet kind of in through the...
Not good.
They all look young and...
Spry?
Yeah, they'll be vibrant again.
They got flexible bones at that age, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
They're bendy.
Basically made of rubber. And they're dumb animals. Their brains aren't fully formed, I was told once.
Not for a while.
Not for a bit longer. Okay. Finally, we always save the best for last. And there is nothing better than Aussie Brad. And this, I'll let you be the judge. In my opinion, his best report ever from Melbourne, Australia.
Boom, boom. Pinder Retro. Fucking disappointing, boys. Unbelievable. Last time this shit happened, look at it. I was fucking there, had me candy ass on this fucking seat. It was freezing as fuck. And guess what happens? We go up there and fucking lay the fucking egg against these cunts. Fucking assholes. Anyway, fucking in the tuck shop today, boys. Getting the feed, had me fucking hat on. And guess who fucking comments? This fucking dirty, rotten cunt behind me. Oh, you're fucking flames. Look around. This cunt had a fucking Oilers hat on. He fucking barred me over. He goes, oh, be fucking fuck you, mate. I was flat as a fucking shit car's hat before fucking that, and then that fucking pulverized me into the ground. Fuck! Anyway, boys, gotta get up and about somehow, some way. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Couple of things. The fucking Aussies. The mighty fucking Aussies are playing against those fucking dirty, rotten, pommer motherfuckers. England in cricket. I know, yeah, cricket, boring sports. So's fucking baseball, boys. But I fucking tell you what, we're coming hard for these motherfuckers this Saturday night. These motherfuckers are going down. The other thing, you've offered me a good deal, boys. You've offered me a fucking hell of a deal, Boomer. Arizona, $1,400. What a flight. All the way from Melbourne over there. $1,400. You're a fucking bunch of good blokes, you blokes from Barnburner. I'm thinking about it. I might get a crew together. If I've got to have a layover somewhere, I might pick Vegas. I don't know. The wife's got to have to deal with her being maybe a fucking widow. I don't know if I'll come back from it, but I'll fucking think about it, boom. Fucking keep punching, mate.
Fucking keep punching.
I'm ready for the day. Let's go.
Let's go. There's the positivity. There's positive vibes.
I think he's all confused because it's $14.99 based on double occupancy from Calgary. So we're not flying people from Melbourne, Brad. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that would be a heck of a deal, I think, probably.
We should look into it. He's worth it.
Into it. Yeah.
There's also some Aussie lingo I want to straighten out with you there because there's always a
Very
few phrases.
confused for a while. Yeah.
So he said he was at the tuck shop.
Yeah.
The tuck shop is kind of like a cafeteria So it's like if you're in line at a buffet, that's a tuck shop. Okay. And so if you ever see the old ladies with the flab swinging under their arms, that's called tuck shop arms because typically it's old hags that work there. Anyway, it's all this lingo. And he's like, I'm at the tuck shop getting a feed. So that explains where the dude with the Oilers hat started beaking him. And wow, he gets so bleeping mad. So tuck shop, kind of like a restaurant cafeteria buffet thing.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I thought he said tack shop, like Western gear. I wasn't really sure. So that explains it. All right.
Like
Tucker is food, and tuck shop would be a place to get some grub.
And that's hard, right? You're wearing your
That
Flames
is
stuff, and some
other
guy
side of the
starts
world.
beaking you from behind. You almost just got to take it. It's like, you bastard. Attaboy, Aussie Brad.
Someone in the comments wondering if Crown Royal could sponsor his flight over. I don't think that's the worst idea. I don't know what would be more expensive, his ticket or his booze bill for the flight.
He's amazing. There's only one Aussie Brad. Tremendous.
And he was at the Winter Classic here in
Yeah.
2011 or whatever it was.
Froze his ass off.
His candy ass, yeah.
Yeah. That's the Pinder Report, brought to you by Village Honda. New in-stock inventory on the ground. Start your automotive adventures at Village Honda. New vehicle pricing, as always, is MSRP, located in the Northwest Auto Mall. Have yourself a coffee. Visit with the staff. Take a couple home today. It feels like an Accord kind of day.
Couple
Accords.
You go matching color, or you want
His
sort
and
of
hers,
like the
yeah. Whatever. They'll suit you. They'll fix
contrasting
you right up.
colors?
Yeah, they'll fix you right up. I have great news. I heard from Justin today.
Villanova.
Villanova. I'll get you the details here. Not just for us, but for anybody. He is going to have some new stuff in right away for the Christmas season. So if you're going in there, here we go. I'm expecting a large order of new items to come in, hopefully within the next 2 weeks.
Really?
With the Christmas gifting, most of us guys are pretty late, so that'll still be fine. Late. If you're getting
that's
stuff
early.
in mid-November, you're perfect. So we're going to hook up with Justin, the three of us. We're going to, not to give too much away, but maybe we'll go by and take a look at some stuff. But the selection is going to be at its all-time best right away within the next couple of weeks. And we've talked to you about these lab-grown diamonds, savings 75%, 80% of what you would spend on a dirty, nasty, gross mined diamond. These are perfect quality. No one's ever going to know the difference. Even the gemologists sometimes can't tell the difference. Why pay more? Why do it? Lab-grown diamonds, Villanova, in the second level of Stephen Avenue Place, or online at vinanova.com. We're taking care of Christmas for you. It's that simple.
Really, Justin's taking care of Christmas for all of us. So don't screw this up, fellas. And it does feel very early for barn burner type guys. Trust him on this one. Stock's going to be good, and you will not have this like lingering in the back of your head for the next 6 weeks.
You don't have to worry about it. Just go in there. What's good? Just what is that good? That's good. Okay.
Lie to ourselves.
I'm married. What makes people happy in
What
marriage?
if
I'll take two.
What do other humans like? Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Villanova, vinanova.com. On the menu tonight with DoorDash. We got to take a look at the old schedule tonight, figure out what we're doing. Now, again, it's Halloween. This might be a DoorDash night because maybe you got your kids going out trick-or-treating. You don't have time to be making food. You got to get some food in them. Maybe you need a little bit of DoorDash to your door. Might be the most convenient thing ever. Ordering is easy. Just open the DoorDash app, choose what you want, and it'll be delivered right to your door with that contactless delivery. And for a limited time, our listeners get 25% off and zero delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the promo code NATION25, NATION25 to get that 25% off deal. Pinder, what's on the menu with DoorDash?
We got to go World Series tonight, friends. It's cricket's boring, but so is baseball, but we watch it anyway. Okay, sure, Aussie Brad, whatever you say. 6:03 first pitch, Texas at Arizona. Slight favorites are the Diamondbacks. Texas, we just noted, 9 wins in a row on the road. Rhett's team. They've won so many games on the road, we can't even remember who they were beating on the road at the start of the playoffs, but they have beat Houston. They have beat Arizona. They keep it hot tonight, potentially, or do we have a series squared off at 2 through 4 games? 6:03 first pitch. That's what I'm dialing up on the menu. What are you dialing up from DoorDash, fellas?
There you go. DoorDash, 25% off, 0 delivery fees in your first order of $15 or more with that promo code right there. Nation25, Nation25. Dash that for the win.
What are you feeling, Rhett? What are you
It's
feeling?
pizza. It's the second busiest pizza day of the year.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's not.
Dare I
you know
ask
that?
what the busiest is?
Pizza.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
It's got to be Super Bowl. Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Wow.
I made pizza last night.
Not the same. Cheese on top
You know what? Both.
Wow. Double
And?
cheese layer?
and
Sauce, pepperoni, sausage, cheese, and then the round, thin sliced peps on top.
did you fry 'em?
Oh, double meat layer. Impressive.
Did you
'Cause they,
fry?
they cup up.
Did you
right?
Yeah, I
fry?
love that. Yeah,
Did I fry them?
Yeah.
No,
That's what they do here.
I don't care what they do there.
Well, 'cause
Fucking dumb
don't
Americans.
like
I
good
don't care
things?
what they do there.
boy, struck a nerve there.
You put the broil on at the end to get get it all nice and crispy
fry
on
'em.
top. It's wasting your time.
Hmm.
It's what they
Strong
do
language.
here. Look at me. Do I look like somebody who's stupid?
no.
Let's move
Huh?
on.
Do I look like a
Confused.
fool to you?
Confused, maybe.
Do I look like some sort of an idiot that doesn't know what he's doing? Let's do our Betway bets of the day. Betway, get the Betway app on your phone. Bet the responsible way with Betway.
Should have got that memo out to the staff yesterday.
Jack, you got an outfit on?
Yeah, where's the jack cap?
No, I don't.
Ah, Christ.
Do you want to give
Useless.
Brad, don't give me shit. You aren't wearing anything either.
Rhett's been talking about this all week. How dare you?
Rhett, don't give me shit.
You stick up for yourself, Jack. That's right.
Betway bets. Let's take a look at what we got tonight. You mentioned World Series. I'm going hockey. Only 2 games tonight. There's no. Is it still an equinox? I'm not sure. Whatever
No.
that thing is. Anyway,
There's no NFL tonight, son.
La at Tor tonight. I'm going
Wow.
William Nylander for a couple of points. He's been good. He's sticking it to Treliving because somebody should. That bastard. Plus 140 for a Willie Nylander 2-point or more night. And the other game has Nashville at Vancouver. Quinn Hughes had a great start, had 2 goals
baby.
the other night. I'm going to take an anytime goal plus 375. For
I
Quinn
got a
Hughes.
bit of overlap with you, Dino. And
Come
Willie
on.
Nylander is sticking it to Treliving. And by the way, free agents in Calgary, feel free to take notes on what you're supposed to do in your walk year. Put up some numbers and get paid.
That's right. Yeah.
Like Lindholm. Are you watching this? Tanev, Hannafin, fellas. Huh? Fellas. Let's start with the LA at Toronto game. These are 2 of the highest scoring clubs in the NHL. I also hate their goaltending on both of them. I'm going to take over 7.5. We need 8 or more goals, and it pays plus 165. Don't mind that. LA actually surprisingly way up there in team goals. I don't know that we think of them as an offensively gifted group, but they have been. Their goals 4 per game. LA Kings leading the league at almost 4.5 per game. Toronto 9th in the league. So 2 top 10 offenses. And in terms of defense, LA bottom 10, Toronto mid-pack. So I like the over in that one. I'm on Quinn Hughes as well. He has been sensational. I love a 2-point night for him. The power play talent, the assists. And yeah, he's scoring 2, as you noted, 2 points plus 250. I am all over that. Those are my Betway bets of the day.
I like yours better than mine. 2 points and a plus 250.
Isn't that a big number for him? The way he's
Feels
been going,
like a
seems
big
like
one.
every night he's been 2.
Yep, feels like a big number there. Get that Betway app on your phone and play along, but bet the responsible way with Betway. I was keeping an eye on my Betway app last night watching that football game.
Ooh, what did you see?
Well, just seeing where it just felt like clearly the Lions were going to win that game.
Right.
But so too did Betway.
Yeah, they knew.
I thought maybe I was going to sneak in. It's like, maybe they like the Raiders here. Maybe they're
They
not
sure
watching
didn't.
and seeing that Garoppolo looks like a pile of poo. But they were. They really were.
Lions have been the mixed bag this year. They beat KC week 1. Everyone loves them. They've lost to some shitty teams. They look good again. Like, I don't really know what we're seeing there.
I do.
What are we seeing?
It's whenever I have money on them.
Oh. So
whenever
if
I'm
you
on the
want-
Lions, they fall apart. And whenever I'm like, I don't know if I can. Explosion.
Would you like to use this power for good or for evil, Dean?
I'm not sure.
You should adopt the Lions. That wouldn't be a front-running move. The Lions could be your team.
No, you know what? I've been thinking about this because Jack's come at me about it. I feel like I have a team. I've thought about it.
Really?
And I do. And it's the criteria was there has to be some kind of connection. You can't just pick this team as my team.
Yeah.
So there is a tie back to my youth. There is I need to be able to get there relatively easily.
Our flights are help, yeah.
And they can't be good because then you're a front runner.
Absolutely can't be good. You can't be picking the Patriots 10 years ago as your favorite team. You're a loser. If that's you, we hate you.
One of my first real NFL memories, and again, look at the year, was the Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl against the Cincinnati Bengals. It was Icky Woods doing the Icky shuffle for the Bengals. But on the other side, Jim McMahon, the quarterback, he had the Pete Rozelle headband because he couldn't wear Adidas or whatever because it wasn't a league sponsor. You had William Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
You had Sweetness in the backfield, and I loved the Bears. I was cheering hard for the Bears because I didn't like this Boomer Esiason and his blonde hair. I think I am going to be on the Bears because I loved the Bears back then, and I just never stuck with it. But I can get there with a direct flight. They stink.
Great city.
And
great.
I did cheer for them as a kid.
Shank.
It's a great city to visit, Rhett. I'm not suggesting to live there and go to the rough parts.
You live in Buffalo.
Wear a flak jacket, Dean.
Yeah.
Proud of you, though.
Honestly, are you with this? Because I've been waiting for a decade for you to pick a team, and I love it. All checks out. They're not good. You're not fronting. You have a tie-in. It's a direct flight. Are you? If they lose 2-3 in a row, are you done with this? And screw it. That was just a thing on the show. Are you in?
I feel like it fits because no one would pick the Bears.
It's a great time to jump on the Bears.
What about the Bills? Why did you join the Bills with the retro?
Not a direct flight.
Bills.
It's one strike.
The Bills.
All I remember with the Bills was how do you lose 4 in a row?
And there you go.
Exactly.
Didn't like
you
him as
were
a kid, strike 3
bastard. You would fit right in here. Remember Kansas City a couple years ago and what they did?
Red, it's 2023. The more miserable fan base is in Chicago by a mile. This is perfect for Dean right now.
Come on, let's be honest here. The Bills, no one has any hope for the Bears.
That's
the
perfect.
Bills
for
will
Dean.
let you down. Come on.
I feel like the Bears will let you down too.
No, there's no expectation. They're shitty.
Like the guy, their quarterback right now, you don't even know Bajent? Who the hell?
It's perfect.
Fine. Get a tattoo then.
Okay,
You're so committed.
Just so we're clear, Jack is a Steelers fan. Red is a Bills fan. I am a Chargers fan. And Dean, you are?
I'm a Bears fan.
Yes, we did it. It took a decade. We got him a team. This is big. And now we got to see if he bets the Bears this weekend, right? On Friday with his football picks.
Look at all the comments.
Trade this morning.
The Bears did make a deal today. What do you think?
Montez Sweat. I love this guy. Let's go.
Let's get sweaty, Dean.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love this.
Cap space.
Boomer, don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. You've been hurt too much. Why are you doing this?
You are a glutton for punishment. I love it.
But no, you want to have a team, and
you do.
But I remember that Super Bowl somehow quite vividly. Jim McMahon he was so cocky and arrogant. And
they got a great video.
Yeah,
they do.
Super Bowl shuffle.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So how are you going to approach Sundays? If the Bears are in prime time or the afternoon window, it's a little easier. But if they play the morning zone and you got red zone up, are you going to get a second screen for the Bears? This is a test of fandom here.
Chicago deep dish pizza. That's what
good food. Yeah.
Let's go to Chicago.
Let's go to Chicago.
I know you're hating on Chicago, but
freaking Chicago, it's dangerous.
Well,
Rhett, there's how many million people live there?
I think you're underestimating Mr. Pinder.
I think it's definitely have a lot of murders there. I'm just trying to do the per capita work for you. If there's 400 people that die a year and there's 4 million people and we're there for 2 days, what are our chances of getting murdered? It'd be 0.00001. I'm just trying to put it in context for you. You were down on New York 3 years ago. New York's great.
Hot dogs, no ketchup.
Yes, Wrigley Field.
Deep dish.
Deep dish pizza. Connor Bedard.
Oprah.
Zero fucking tailgating, by the way. Pardon my language. Zero.
What's that about that?
Nowhere to tailgate there.
Dean doesn't even like tailgating. He has to deal with other people there. Not for him.
I'll
Well,
put
he's
these-
going to
I'll
go to
put these
Chicago.
goggles
with
on so I can't
80,000
see
people
anything.
at Soldier Field. Like, what are you talking? You're not going to Chicago. You're a phony. You're faking.
Dean,
Why are you?
let's
it's
show
like-
him. Let's
so
show
what
him.
am I? See, you try and do something, and this is
Prove
the type
yourself.
Don't
of
quit.
support
Don't
you
let
get.
him discourage you. This is your team.
If I'd have said Bills, you'd have been.
I'd have bought you a ticket. You would have gone to the Monday Nighter coming up. You
Hmm.
could nail it.
Ooh, who do they?
Or
Is
the
that this
Monday
week?
Nighter over. We got one nighter coming up. I don't know if it's a
Okay, I'll look
Thursday
at it.
or a Friday, but it's a nighter, and it's going to be great. And
Fly
you're
boom up
invited
for that.
if you switch right now.
So what is the Bills Bears? What do we?
Right now, I'm putting it to you. Right
Dean, you can't
now.
do this. This is a test early.
Sunday night, Bengals, Bills.
This week?
There you go.
Yes.
Oh my God! It's the rematch of the DeMar Hamlin game.
You
Remember, it got
hate the
canceled.
Bengals. You hate the Bengals.
Oh, there's an angle there.
You can't tell your heart what to love, Rhett.
Yes, he's in.
I appreciate that you're a Bills guy. I'm not talking down about your Bills, but the Bears are in my heart.
I never thought I would see this day, and I'm so proud of you. I really am.
Ditka?
Ditka! Da! Bulls, the Bears, the
Bears.
Bulls, the Bears, the Bulls, the Bears. Yes. Oh, Dean, this is so good for you.
Feels good.
Good. Get ready to have your heart broken. So
That's fine.
He's
Yeah.
not gonna have his heart broken because they're terrible. There's no heartbreak in being terrible. You're just terrible.
is that what Aussie Brad sounded like? The Flames are terrible. He sounded heartbroken. That's a fan right there.
He's not pissed drunk, not pissed off.
You can still be upset too while you're hammered.
The stadium is comparable to the dump. So cold, so murdery. Oh,
Yeah.
See, that's perfect for you.
I don't think the
That's-
dump is murdery. It may be cold, but
It's
I don't think
burnt
there's.
on the
no
tractor here. Knows a
It's
lot about
not
Chicago.
safe.
Come on,
For a
Burnt.
big-
Dude. I know Burnt. He's a nice guy. He shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff.
Come on, Burnt.
So since leaving the morning show, Boomer is a Bears and WWE fan. Love it.
Yes. Look at you.
Well, that's what I'm actually. It's part
That's a
of my
big fan of-
costume.
Hmm.
It's actually my wrestling T-shirt on backwards. It's my LA Knight T-shirt.
I do see the LA on the right sleeve there. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
LA Knight. Yeah, go Bears.
Bears and Flames. You are a glass half empty. I love it.
Listen, I said Bears. That's my limit.
Good.
That's all I'm doing.
It's good.
No.
I'm in. Happy for you.
Hey, coming up on Thursday, it'll be Ask Rhett for Bon Ton Meats. Get those questions in the email address askrhett@flamesnation.ca.
Ask her at the biggest American city to go to not get stabbed. Something like that. You can learn.
Yeah. I thought you liked Chicago.
You
I
did
used
back in the
to
day.
When's the
I
last
love
time you've been to Chicago?
I love Chicago, but Chicago is not a friendly place to be right now.
I think you're watching too much of the news.
Well, God
Turn-
forbid that you go walk
turn
around the
off
streets
Fox
and take a
News.
couple short 6-inch shafts in the back.
You and Tucker Carlson just cool it.
He's making it sound like it's Gaza Strip. Like this is still Chicago here, Rhett.
It's not a bad. It's terrible.
Me and you will go. I'll meet you there. You fly in. We'll do
I'm
the
not going to
mile. Do some
Chicago. I
shopping.
have
Go
no
shopping for
interest
some
in
shoes.
Getting beat up. No
Viagra
thanks.
Triangle. Let's go.
Hey, go to the lodge.
Mm-mm.
5 a.m. What time do the bars close?
Oh, 4. So it's standing.
4
stuff.
bells.
Stop serving 4, open till 5. Something like that.
Always
That's
a
chaos.
speakeasy somewhere.
Yeah.
That's true too. So where are you? What's on your list? You want to go to Indianapolis or something like that? Like what's a big city that's safe?
Buffalo.
That's not a big city.
What are you talking
Buffalo.
about?
How many people live in Buffalo?
1.5.
Yeah, if you include every
Suburb.
backwoods little town around the place,
Yeah.
maybe.
Cleveland.
You-
We'll go to Cleveland.
You include the tourists at the Sundowner, you might get close to that. Come on, Cleveland. Don't mind Cleveland, but
It's the shits.
they got like 2 blocks. That's it. You got 2
What are you doing in
towers.
Cleveland. I feel like Cleveland's a dirty, dangerous town.
Bozeman. Let's go to Bozeman.
No, see, you've
Close.
lost this now. That's not. Is Bozeman smaller than like Medicine Hat? Come on now.
Where is a good city? I'm not going to Chicago.
You know what you'd like, and everyone likes, is San Diego.
No, it's in California.
When
What's
the
the problem
girls are
with that?
warm.
Perfect weather, ocean.
And you know what? The ocean's freezing freaking cold there.
It is
I hate
cold
it.
water there. Yeah.
Frozen. Miserable. Oh, let's
Okay.
go to the beach.
Miami
Oh.
too violent for you?
Oh, careful.
I lost my head.
Someone tipped the lamp over.
You just have the Mentos and the Dr. Pepper there? What happened?
Let's as we bring the show to a close, let's really talk about our lack of dedication for our Halloween show. Like, look, we've got graphics built up. They had they had the music intro with the spooky side of it. We've got the logo. Everything's all kind of done up. And you guys couldn't even. You are the Halloween guys. Retro, you're the Halloween guy.
That's true.
You organized Halloween parties when you were a player. What's the deal? What's the deal?
What's the deal?
You know what? I actually feel shitty about this. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'll be better next year.
All right.
For
Tomorrow?
Christmas.
There's no way I'm doing this another year.
Don't, because your eyes are all messed up.
No, I mean this show. I might be a minion next year, but I will not be doing this show next year.
Oh, right now I'll be doing it, and we'll say, "Where's your dedication, dude?"
Because you're doing the prices right.
Well, I'll be watching. Yeah, I'll be me and
We're
Drew.
filming that week.
That'll do it. Did we do everything we needed to do? More or less. Tomorrow's a game day.
We didn't do anything positive. There was not one positive text that came in.
Oh, we weren't that negative on the Flames. We hardly talked about the Flames. That's how you stay positive.
That's a good point. Good point. And we did have the reverse standing, so good on you, Pinder.
Thank you. And Connor Zary. Love Connor Zary. Got something else going on?
No. I
Someone
think
just
that's
texted
it.
me something, but on the show yet.
He's
Today's
that
the
dog.
NFL
He
trade
spaces
deadline,
out when he looks at things.
Anything going on, Jack? What's going on in the NFL trade deadline today? Who's getting traded?
Not much going on right now. Sweat got traded. The Bears are looking to trade Jalen Johnson. The Steelers cornerback Levi Wallace, who gets torched every week, put eye emojis on his story. So hopefully he's getting traded.
Everyone, I think the
Bills
Titans
are gonna
came
do
out and
something.
said Titans aren't trading Derrick Henry.
That's too bad. Why wouldn't you trade Derrick Henry? You're no good, Titans. Like, send him to Buffalo.
Well, and how about Minnesota?
Oh,
You lose your quarterback. Jefferson will come back. They got a soft
Tom Brady.
schedule coming up. What are they, 4-4 now?
Tom Brady.
Tom
What?
Brady. Well, and Jack has some gossip from Minnesota as well. Who was cited in Minnesota?
Ben Roethlisberger, but I think that was fake. That better be fake.
There's
Damn.
no way Ben Roethlisberger's coming back.
How fat is he by now?
Oh, jeez.
Manoa.
Like,
Oh,
right?
Stray.
They'll never find a helmet to fit on that head.
No.
No chance. And if they get it on, there's no friggin' chin strap that'll do up.
Oh, boy.
No chance.
Those Bears fans, they hate the Vikings.
We hate them, Steelers and Vikings. Yeah,
That's
I
right.
know.
This is the NFC Norris division. This is personal with Dean.
I mean, Roethlisberger would be absolute Barry Brust 320
Jeez.
territory.
Need a new scale.
Need a new scale.
So, okay, but part of being a Bears fan, you got to hate the Vikings.
All right. Done.
You got to hate
He's
the
got
Lions.
rules for you.
Well, no,
That's fine.
he's new here. And you got to hate Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't like Minnesota.
Good.
That's people
And you-
always. How you're from Manitoba? How aren't you a Vikings fan? I don't. It's purple. It's dumb. I just never took to it.
You had a bad experience there, too. You said you went as a kid and it was stupid. Something about it was dumb.
No. I went when I was a young
teenager.
adult and got
Oh.
drunk at the.
Yeah, we
stadium.
can't have that happening. So
They don't do that in Chicago.
At the Humphrey Dome, and then passed out, and then went to watch the Oilers and Wild that night.
Oh, that'll put you back to sleep in no time.
Dougie Waite, OT winner for the Oilers.
Was that the Jacques Lemaire era? Because
Oh yeah, well, you know what? It
they
was
cured
very
insomnia
early.
back for a while there.
Trying to remember, it was. I wonder if that would have been a Noodles game. God, I need to go back
Could
and
have been.
check.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and check.
You know what year it is? You can find that out.
No.
Oh, this is painful.
This program is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/FlamesNation and get on your way to being your best self. Do you ever feel like your brain's getting in its own way? You know what you should do, but you just can't do it? Hey, Dean, maybe I'll stop thinking about what NFL team I'm going to cheer for, and then I could get some sleep tonight. Hopefully your brain would then stop thinking. It doesn't always work that way sometimes. Therapy isn't just for major trauma. There's all kinds of things that we can feel better about talking to someone about them or getting expert help dealing with any issues you're having. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, which means it's really flexible. It can fit your schedule, and it's convenient. You don't need to sit in a car driving somewhere. Fill out a brief questionnaire, and you will be matched with a licensed therapist. And you said this, Dino, what issues you're dealing with. There are people that's their specialty. Well, maybe not that person, this person. They're going to put you someone with what issues are you dealing with? We'll put you with someone that's great on those topics. Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/FlamesNation. Go there today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/FlamesNation.
That is awesome. If you've even been thinking about it, then give BetterHelp a try. You fill out that questionnaire. They will link you up with somebody who is a good fit for you, and start taking steps towards feeling better. It gets better. That's for sure. Tomorrow, game day, Dallas Stars, Calgary Flames.
Ooh.
We will have Jamie McLennan, one of our NHL insiders. He'll stop by. And November tomorrow.
Don't say it now. Save it for tomorrow.
November tomorrow. Have a great Halloween. Be safe. Take care of the kids. Get yourself a barn burner vacation spot. Nationgear.ca.
There's a city you can get behind, right? Phoenix.
Let's go. Let's go. Happy Halloween, everybody. See you tomorrow, buddies.